I'm Cody Brock here with Coach Brett.
What's up,
No,
Cody?
nothing much. So, how have you been?
Pretty good, man. How's your day going?
Been doing good. So tell us about regular season. Looking back at the regular season, what are you most proud of from the team and performance?
I think just the strength of schedule we played, Cody, was very tough. And for us to win some pretty big games on our schedule, beating Davis, a top five team twice, I just think that's the proudest because it's probably the hardest schedule in school history. So for us to not get down after a few losses and to keep fighting, I think that's what I'm most proud of.
What improvements did you see from the players from the beginning of the season to the end of the regular season?
I think a lot of individual improvement, but as a whole, just how we gelled down the stretch. I thought we played better team ball down the stretch, better team defense, better team offense. We're moving the ball a lot better, and we're playing our best ball at the right time. And I think that's why we won the regional championship.
As an assistant coach, what role did you focus on the most during the regular season games?
I don't do much, Cody. I'm not going to lie. The other assistants probably do a lot more than me, but just kind of keep the players level headed, kind of keep their confidence up. When they get down, they come over to me on the bench and just being there for them. My relationship with this team and these players are a little bit different than in past. I'm a lot closer with them, but I would say just making sure they're day in and day out they're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the biggest challenges the team had to overcome during the regular season?
I think when Jagger transferred, trying to get him to fit in, and then Caden coming in December, I think the biggest challenge was just how are we all going to fit in and do it in 2 short months, Cody. It's a lot harder than people realize to get those that five to play together when they're all kind of superstars on their own team. But we did really well and we came together at the right time. I think Davis County was really the game that we kind of showed that we could do it together, and I'm just really proud of these guys, Cody.
How did the regular season how did the regular season prepare this team for the postseason run?
Well, I think playing in the KOB with how physical it was, Cody, I think that helped us for the regional tournament because there weren't many fouls called down the stretch against Davis County. So just playing in those big tournaments, playing against Woodward Academy teams that are probably better than any team we're going to see all year, I think from the physicality standpoint, realizing that this is how it's going to be in the tournament, and I think that prepared us down the stretch for the region.
What does it mean to you and the coaching staff to win the KHSAA Third Region Championship?
Well, that means everything, especially for me to do it with my brother. And we've kind of went through the slumps together. And me, him, and Brian were the first three that kind of started this. And then Daryl joined, and then Ethan and Mason later. But I can't speak on how they feel, but I feel overjoyed and very proud of this bunch because we had to beat a top five team in the state to go to Rupp and to beat them twice and finish the season undefeated in the region and kind of leave no doubt that we were the best team. I'm pretty proud.
What do you think made this team special enough to win the third region title?
Their unselfishness and their team chemistry. I think we got a really unselfish bunch, and all it takes is one ego to ruin everything, and we didn't have that, Cody. So I think the unselfishness is probably what got us there. And then, honestly, our talent level is through the roof. I mean, those six that play are really talented, and on their own team, they're averaging more. But that goes back to the unselfishness, Cody. They're really buying in to getting the great shot, and that's why we're here where we are.
What what moments during the regional tournament stood out to you the most?
The dagger, Cody, Jagger the dagger. I mean, that has to be the one of, if not the biggest shot in school history, because that really propelled
Yeah,
us to winning our fourth only regional title. So I'd have to lean with the dagger, and then of course the championship. I mean, that
yeah.
was a very fun game, very up and down. After about the third quarter, as a coaching staff, you're pretty relaxed with a 17-point lead, and you kind of see the clock wind down and start realizing that you're about to do something special.
And I wasn't at that Davies County game because I was at a concert.
Oh, you
that
missed the
day.
Dagger?
Yes, I did. I was at a Christian concert up in Louisville that day.
So you missed the game of the year in the state.
Yeah. But
oh, man, we got to get you to Rupp, Cody.
Hey, I got my credentials approved to take photos
yes,
up there.
Sir.
I'm so
yes,
excited
sir.
about that.
We got you. If they didn't approve it, we'd approve you.
Yeah. How proud are you of the way the players handled the pressure of the regional tournament?
Very proud. I can't speak on it because I've never been in those types of games. Never made it out of the first round of region. So I can only imagine the pressure that came with it. I mean, we kind of knew that the Davis County game was the big one. We kind of knew that they were the team that we had to beat. To let Davis come all the way back and hit the shot to beat them under all the pressure in front of 5,000. I mean, that takes a heck of a man and Jagger. And then to come out in the championship where all the pressure's on us, we're the heavy favorites to blow them out, win by 22. I'm extremely proud of them and how disciplined they've been lately.
What did it take from the team and coaching staff to reach this level?
We kind of set in coaches meeting. We kind of set in so that we got to do stuff we've never done, and that started with, starting off-season workouts a little bit sooner, and that's credit to Ethan Meredith. We started them a little bit earlier, had to get more weight on, had to get more physical, and then taking practice a little bit more seriously. We're not a great practice team, Cody, but through the leadership, senior leadership, I think Jagger coming over, that helped the most in practice because he kind of gets on the guys when they're not ready, but I would say the practices and the off-season work, I don't think they realize yet how hard they had to work to get here. I think they do now. I think they look back and go, man, we had to do all that just to barely get the Rupp. And it just goes to show how hard it is when you only make it 4 times in 51 years.
So bringing up preparation for Rupp, what has been the preparation been like for the team heading into the state tournament at Rupp Arena?
I think we're just keeping everything the same, Cody. When we went into the regional tournament, we're going to treat it just like we have all the other 30 games. Let's not get too high, not get too low. Let's be us. Let's keep doing the same thing that got us here. Let's not try to venture and reinvent the wheel. We are who we are at this point, practicing wise, playing wise. So just keeping everything simple for these guys, keeping the same game plan, same practice plan, and just going from there and doing what we do best.
How exciting is it for the players to have the opportunity to play in such of a historic venue at Rupp Arena?
It's got to be super exciting, Cody. I mean, I never got to play there. Travis can speak on it. He got to play there. But me and Ethan Meredith were talking today, man, how cool is it going to be when they announce your name in the starting lineup and the lights are off and you got the spotlight on you? That's stuff everybody that plays in high school dreams of, and only few get to do it. So I'm going to say they're very excited. I'd be kind of disheartened if they weren't, but just seeing how they're all getting pumped up after talking about winning it, I'd say they're very excited, Cody.
What will be the key focus area in practice leading up to the state tournament?
Probably defense, Cody. Taylor County's a very good offensive team. We trust our offense, Cody, most of the time. I mean, we can make shots, but really, I would say we're leaning on our defense. We know when we go up to Rupp, if you look at the scores throughout the past, they're not very high scoring at Rupp because it's a little bit more physical of a game. So we're really going to try to hang our hat on the defensive end because we know our offense will take care of itself. We're making shots.
How important will mental preparation be when playing on a stage like this at the state tournament?
It's super important. I think, your mental preparation is more important than your physical preparation because if you're not ready to play mentally, you get down early and then you let it hang your head for a half, then you're out. You're done. It's one game scenario and you're done. So I'd say mental preparation is at an all-time high for us, but I think we got the guys to prepare.
And the last question, what messages do you have you and the coaching staff shared with the players as they are getting ready for this
I would say just play hard, Cody. I mean, just play hard, give it all you got. Your community's behind you. They're going to be watching. They're going to be supporting. All you can do is play as hard as you can for 32 minutes, and the rest of the stuff will take care of itself.
Mm-hmm. I want to thank you for joining us, and
All right, thank you, Cody.
you're
Thank you.
welcome.
I
And stay
appreciate it.
safe because I know we're going to get some storms later.
Oh, we getting storms?
Yep. And
What we getting? What we getting, Cody?
severe storms. So
Severe.
yep. So damage and wind, maybe some isolated tornadoes spin up. So I'm doing.
You gotta take
right
cover,
now.
Cody.
Yep.
We gotta get off here and take cover right now.
Yep. But right now there ain't no warning. It's because over west of us right now. So if anything happens, we'll end this live stream. Then we'll jump over to the weather coverage live stream, like as soon as this ends.
That's perfect, Cody.
Yep. But we do have the bracket on here. I'll read the bracket off to y'all here in a second. So I'll let you see that too. So
You give me.
huh? Yeah. This is a graphic I made for the newspaper, so. So yeah. Mine's on the way. So Wednesday, March 18th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we got Covington Catholic and St. Xavier. Then Wednesday, March 18th at 1:30 p.m. Central Time, you have Warren Central and North Laurel. Then Wednesday, March 18th at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock Central Time, is a Grayson County versus Taylor County game. Then Wednesday, March 18th at 8:30 p.m., it'll be Danville Christian and Greater Crossing. Then Thursday, March 19th at 11 a.m. is Butler and Hazard. Then Thursday, March 19th at 6 p.m. is North Odom and Lyons County. And that's where I got my Jeep from, is Lyons County. That was far of a drive. Yeah, and the motor's blowed up in that Jeep. But the part where I got the part from, the oil filter, they're replacing the motor because it blew off whenever I was heading to my friend's house. Thursday, March 19th at 8:30 p.m. is George Roger Clark versus Johnson Central. And Thursday, March 19th at 1:30 p.m. is Boyd County and Marshall County. And then, so if the Cougars win, they will play again Friday, March 20th at 12:30 Central Time. And I might have to miss work for that game. Yep. Then, if they win Friday's game, then they'll play again at 11 a.m. And then I'm off on Saturday, so I'm good. Then, if they win that game, then they'll play again at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. But sounds good to me. But I want to thank you again for joining me. You're welcome. And y'all stay safe out there. So as soon as this live stream ends, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a nap until my weather radio goes off again. Thank goodness it did not go off during the live stream. Because if it did, we'd have had to end the live stream right there and cut it.